Hi everyone, welcome to Mermaid Radio. You are listening to this week's Universal Energy reading using the 16 Cowrie and the Veve prophecy cards. I am Mami Olufunke. This reading is in effect from today, Monday, July 29th through Sunday, August 11th, 2024. How is everyone? I hope everyone is well. My assessment from the last 2 weeks, that universal energy reading where it talked about vulgarity among people, it was a little bit rough. And I did see that actually active in the world, where I was like stepped to by people who were interested in being forward and rambunctious in a sexual way. And it was a little scary. So I hope everyone made it through and made it to this date as well as they were last time I spoke with everyone. Let's get started. The universal energy reading for this time for the planet sees 10 Cowrie on the mat and Yemoja Shango in the Veve prophecy cards. So here we think we're better than the world itself. We think that we know what is good for Earth Mother, and that all that Earth Mother provides is kind of okay, when really it is the greatest blessing for a human being to be in good standing with Earth Mother. Really, and we want to criticize that Earth Mother is not perfect, but none of us are. None of us are perfect. So we don't need to compare ourselves to Earth Mother, as she is doing the best that she can do. There are some promises that we made that we're not keeping, and she is crying throughout the heavens that we are not doing as we agreed. We agreed to take care of this planet. We agreed to leave it in better shape than when we inherited it, so that our children and grandchildren and great-great-great-great-grandchildren can have a place to live, a clean place, clean air to breathe, clean water to bathe in and to drink, clean food to fortify our bodies and keep us healthy. So, but we're not keeping up with that. We're taking and taking and digging and digging into the ground and under the water, and we are not we're not thinking about future generations, not for real. Ashe. The universal energy reading for the people sees 9 Cowrie on the mat. Izan tambours in the Veve prophecy cards. Between people, it says that if you are dating and not yet married, maybe you need a new and better mate. And you should look people up and down, and make sure that they are for you, and that you can abide by the relationship over the long haul. Where people are concerned and we want to interact with one another, we need consent. Permission sought and confirmed to render conflict unnecessary. This is important. As with the vulgarity last week, people were just running up on you and, telling you how beautiful you are, trying to touch you, chasing you around, when they haven't even asked you if that's what you want, or if it would be, something that you'd be interested in. This time, you're going to definitely need consent, because people will boom. They will be booming at you. They will yell, scream. They will hit you, and they will hurt you if they feel set upon this time. So we have to be careful. 9 Cowries. Well, yeah, she doesn't take fools lightly, kindly. gladly or any other kind of way. She doesn't like foolishness, and so we will have to be careful with how we behave with one another over the next 2 weeks. Ashe. In love, the universal energy reading sees 6 Cowrie on the mat as Shu Osayen in the Veve prophecy cards. So in love, we have people will want to be getting married. They want to make this thing real. They want to make things legal and binding with 6 Cowries on the mat. As Shu Osayen says, we need to align ourselves together with spiritual awareness, make sure that we are on the same page with moral etiquette and righteousness and love of self and our partners, love of self and others. Consciousness is needed when facing a loved one, facing a relationship together. It's very important that we know each other. We don't want to not. We need to take time and pay attention so that we can know that we will be willing to stay together, be about one another. To make sure that we have the same values and the same vision of what a wonderful future looks like as individuals and together. Ashe. The universal energy reading for money in the next 2 weeks sees 7 Cowrie on the mat, Shango tambours and the Veve prophecy cards. And here, where our money is concerned, we need to focus on our vision. You know, what is it that we want to see, get done, do with our money in order to get money and have money. Shango tambour said, be serious about it. Be very serious. When you're talking to other people about money, people are listening. Say what you mean and not just speaking to hear your voice and, you know, be eloquent or something. Say what you can do and cannot do, and you will be held to it. So be careful. Don't surprise people. Don't, get in business with people and then, not be able to give what you say you're going to give, or otherwise mislead people. People will not like surprises. They will not like to change after the deal has been made. Ashe. The universal energy reading in our career sector sees 10 Cowrie on the mat and Shango Olufunke in the Veve prophecy cards. So here, if we feel we're not being treated fairly on our job, do not cry over spilled milk. If you didn't write your contracts correctly at the beginning of the job, if you didn't look over what they were asking you to do, and now it's more work than you thought for the salary, it's going to be very hard to get people to change. Yes, you might boast and brag about what you can do and how things should go, but you might not be able to change those things at this point. Try not to brag on yourself too much. Ashe. The universal energy reading for health and well-being over the next 2 weeks sees 9 Cowrie on the mat. Osayen Maza in the Veve prophecy cards. In health and well-being, we will want to stand up straight. We will want to put the cane aside and stand out and show off and be beautiful. And it may can happen, but we have to be careful of accidents. We have to be careful of not overstepping our boundaries as far as how we can move in the world. Nine Cowries came here in this reading 3 times. 9 Cowries is Obeah reading. It says, be careful of fire and accidents. If you have challenges to face, you have to face them. You will not be able to run from your challenges. challengers, you will have to stand and give energy to whatever situation comes. Yeah, because it came in people. Now with your health and well-being, definitely don't eat out. Don't eat from other people's hands, I will say, because people might not be happy with you. I just heard Oprah Winfrey talking about not dealing with jealous people or people who are naysaying about you, or really if they naysay about other people, they probably will say that about you when you're not there. So don't eat from other people. Yes. And we're going to pray to our ancestors that, things can be well with us and that we can continue to have good health and good happiness. Ashe. The universal energy reading for spiritual development sees 9 Cowrie again on the mat, Osayen Shango, and the Veve prophecy card. So here in our spiritual groups, in our spirituality, we may not be feeling so very spiritual, and we might be looking on our physical appetites and and how we can scratch those desires and we have to be aware of making other people sad and hurting people by being adulterous. I don't really see adultery in the reading per se, because that's more 11, 12, 13 cowries. But in Shango's a womanizer. He comes in the reading 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So, it's about being careful of adulterating, because you don't want to hurt people. You don't, especially in your spiritual groups. If somebody comes in with a cute wife, that's just too bad. That's that person's cute wife. That's that person's cute husband, boyfriend, otherwise. So we have to disregard our selfish honor to our physical satisfaction. We have to set that aside and remember our prayers, remember our honor to the group, and remember the honor to our neighbors and each other. Ashe. So this has been the universal energy reading, but I have the extra part. Tell your children you love them was the small message that I was supposed to mention at the beginning. Tell your children you love them. And I did a reading about it, about the children of this world. And I got 11 Cowrie on the mat. 11 Cowrie talks about insecurity, nervousness about the head, misunderstandings, not being able to clearly think and figure things out. So our children need us to tell them that we love them, because they cannot see that. I mean, they're little children. They're not perfect. When they go to school, they might be picking at each other. They might be eating candy and stuff that they're not supposed to eat. If you have vegetarian children, they might be in the lunchroom eating hamburgers from the other students. These little things, not the big things only, but even these little things, they feel guilty. You feel like, oh, if they knew, they wouldn't love me. Oh, and they're all upset. So you have to remind your children that, you love them, and that you care for them, and that they are your best thing. And, come heck or high water, that you are going to do your best for them. Remind your children. The children need us, so that they can stand up in the world and act right, just because that's all they know. They don't know how to, and they know that it's okay if they should mess up a little bit, a hamburger Hopefully it won't hurt them. You know, a little tickling their friend when the, you know, while the teacher's talking, it's not so bad, you know. And it could be worse, but whatever it is, tell them that you love them. Make sure that they know that you care. And that's children are from like 25 and under. But children or anybody born to anybody is a child. So that means you could be telling your grandmother that you love her. You could be telling she's somebody's child, you know. But especially your own children, nieces, nephews, people younger than you. Let them know that you care and that you are willing to look out for them. If they need anything, they can talk to you. Because right now, our children are very upset with the state of the world. Little wars, lots of big disagreements in the news. And, you know, school-age children have to do, what's that thing called? When you read the newspaper and write a little something about it, you know, that makes you have to read the newspaper. And if you read the newspaper, and it's like so much information on the wrong things that are happening in the world, you know, and so there you are, you have to write about it. I remember when I was young, I used to find a little tiny article that talked about somebody found and returned somebody's dog or something, and I would be writing this whole long story about how wonderful that is, you know. But and of course I would get in trouble for it because it's the little tiniest thing in the newspaper. But that's the most I could stand. I wasn't going to write about somebody's you know, unfortunate demise. I just wasn't going to do that. So here we are. But everyone, thank you for watching the Universal Energy reading. Thank you to my more than 800 subscribers now. I appreciate you for subscribing. I would like to hear from you and let me know how you like. My daughter helped me with the video, so it's Ultra HD, and let me know if it looks better. I think it does. I have my talking heads format on because I really want to show off the paintings in the background. My Priestess series, I only have 2 paintings in the Priestess series. I would like to paint more, so if you're interested, let me know. This is my Yemaya Priestess and my Oshun Priestess. Have a great next 2 weeks, everyone. Be careful, be safe. No love, no happiness, no joy. Ashe. Odabo.